EA Sports. And we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bucks and the Giants, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams to throw.
Let's go.
You know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think...
Here is Cam Little, ready to get
Cam
this
Little.
started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This returnable from the 4.
Oh, I juked it towards right towards him.
The Buccaneers let out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield, who is in Cleveland.
Baker May with 32
And it
interceptions.
feels like he's found a home great here with the Buccaneers.
They have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans.
Attaboy Evans.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They send Ridley in motion. On the ground, this is
Oh, shit.
and he's going to be brought down behind the line.
Yeah, Sloth McGoth. Gotta get a tutty.
It's 4th down.
What?
Great job by that linebacker timing
You
his
say
blitz.
4th down?
Didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield.
Oh, shit.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Fuck.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
What the fuck?
Has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Fucking catch the ball, bitch.
Gonna work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be...
Oh.
See, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run it for the first time. He's on Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Shit, son.
Second down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense.
Yeah, tackle for a loss, baby.
Into a loss of yardage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing on third down is Darnold.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete. Javon Holland.
Get out of here, Darnold.
And he's able to break that one up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakdown.
It's good.
This is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Out to the 31,
Buccaneers
baby.
offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work this forward to the 35.
3 yards.
Zach Steeler in on the tackle. Second and 7. A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Barkley. And
Hey, that a boy, Barkley.
to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We're trying to run here with Barkley.
Come on.
And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. That could be caught by the rookie out of LSU.
There we go.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a
Bang.
yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it.
Attaboy, Evans.
Maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Attaboy, Barkley.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll send a tight end in motion. I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
Oh, I juked right into them.
About 6 there.
Didn't mean to do that. I was going to go dodge him.
Play action, Mayfield. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley.
Let's go, Ridley. Attaboy.
And he's got it. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Buccaneers. That touchdown.
Calvin
#1 for
Ridley,
him of the year.
dog.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker.
Let's go,
following the
baby.
touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. This one caught by DJ Chark. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd.
Get out the field, boy.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, yeah. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays. And
Fumble. Shit.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
now Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, here's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big-time play out of the G-men. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try zone read on first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. They'll try to run with
Shit, son.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Little comes on for the extra point. He's got it.
It's good.
Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with first and 10. To start the drive.
I don't want to spin my way.
As he's taken down.
Come on, man.
Here's second and 6. They'll run the toss to Barkley.
Attaboy Barkley.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. In motion, the tight end Uzama. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
Henry To'o. Henry
Here's
To'o.
second and 9. They send Ridley in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Here's third and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite
He's going
sure
for
if
the
this
field
was
goal.
one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So
Damn it.
Every halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Darnold to throw on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's the one thing they couldn't have there.
There we go, 4th down, baby.
Might take that
Atta boy.
out of field goal range. The Giants sending out their punter.
The hell kind of punt is that?
Back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield.
Fuck's sakes,
This will
man.
be incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap as they're trying to...
Fuck.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He's in. Rondale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Finding room at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down.
Come on, Ridley.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, here comes Evans. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out. Number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And this is the opportunity Sam Darnold's been working for. I mean, to resurrect his career after some struggles early on in New York. He's had a bit of a mixed bag, but there is no mistaking the physical talent, the arm strength, the ability to play quarterback at a high level. He has it all. There's a reason he was drafted where he was, Mike, and I think Minnesota has themselves a sleeper here at the quarterback position.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Darnold now to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing, Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult.
4th down, baby.
It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter.
Oh, shit.
Hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland, Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley.
Come on.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Another boy, Barkley.
This one up near the 28. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Damn,
As
Barney.
the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got back to the rookie first.
Another boy, Thomas Jr.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Right back to Thomas. He's done it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Attaboy, Barkley.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Caught by Saquon.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack to keep this to a no game.
Come on, Thomas.
Incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing is Baker.
Are you kidding me?
Get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly even... They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run.
There we go.
Right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First down is Mayfield. That's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackburn. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
On play action, here's Darnold. In trouble, down he goes.
There goes Smith.
Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
On third and long, here's Darnold. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. Little's kick is good.
It's good.
And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran.
Attaboy, Evans.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Second down throw from Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those 2 things are on point, it results in a first down.
first and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Now again to Barkley, running right. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Mayfield.
Come on.
It's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
To the left side, caught by Ridley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. Got his man. It's complete.
Attaboy, Brian Thomas Jr.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Running left, it's Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. To throw is Mayfield.
Here we go, baby. Mike Evans, baby.
Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 4th touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great
Open like
drive. Really from
7-Eleven.
start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Yes, sir.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head and hold that thought, let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting.
Here we go.
First half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Oh, the boy.
As he takes it across the 30. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley.
Oh, shit.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this
Holding.
one might not stand up.
Fuck's sakes.
Mayfield to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he is a pick 6 for the touchdown. Cam Riddle comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors offense and Baker. First and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incomplete.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Yeehaw.
God damn it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but what a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Now Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Shit, son.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This secondary... On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, faking the give. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. With great awareness after the catch, he gets enough to move the chains. Throwing is Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Darnold to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the Giants are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Little is good. And the Giants up their lead. It's now 24-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Ridley in motion. So Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Can't believe that just happened.
2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the
Attaboy,
lights still on
Evans.
way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen their way.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. He'll look to throw.
What are you doing? I thought you're.
Down he goes. A sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air.
How fucking Barkley is supposed to run around?
Execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Darnold.
Fuck's
And it
sakes.
looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. He's got his man.
Fuck's sakes.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On the ground, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Another run here for Robinson. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.